Hello, and welcome to another episode of Simply Cinema. We are your hosts, Maximilian Simonelli.
And Dustin Braga.
So, Dustin, today we have yet another special episode. First of all, it's the Christmas-themed episode, ladies and gentlemen.
It is Christmas. Look at this set. Isn't it wonderful?
Magic in the air. But we also have another guest, a very special guest joining us today, kind of come full circle.
I know, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, Julia O'Keefe is here with us today.
Hey, hi guys. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming here today, Julia. So for those of you who don't know, Julia O'Keefe is the co-host of Off the Desk,
Yes, and nothing else.
and nothing else.
And nothing else. Sure, we'll go with that.
The place where Dustin and I got our start trying to kind of audition Simply Cinema in a way.
Yeah.
And now Julia is our guest today, and it's come full circle.
I know, right?
And we're very happy.
We're so happy to have her.
Thanks, guys. It really is. It is a full circle moment because you were the second show that we launched after Off the Desk. So really the first one that we helped you guys, like you said, kind of audition on Off the Desk, which is really exciting. And since then, I mean, the channel has grown in itself and your show has grown so much. So this is so exciting. And I love what you've done with the place. It looks great. The decorations are awesome. So I'm happy to be here.
And just look at us now.
I know, right?
So exciting.
You've grown so much.
So as we said, today is going to be our Christmas-themed episode.
Yes.
And today we're going to be looking at some of our favorite Christmas movies. So why don't we start with our guest of honor's pick? The film in question is Love Actually.
There it is. Yes.
So I saw this one for the first time a couple of days ago.
Really?
I did actually.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I knew the classic moment when what is it? I actually don't know his name off the top of my head, but the guy from Walking Dead has the cue cards and is professing his love to Keira Knightley. First of all, the cast.
It is
Look at that cast.
Could not believe
Look at that cast.
Liam Neeson, Alan Rickman, Emma Thompson, Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, Rowan Atkinson, Bill Nighy as a rock singer.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
And
insane.
Yes. Cute little movie. The whole time I'm watching it, I'm trying to think, okay, how predictable is this going to be? What is there going to be a last-ditch effort run to the airport? And there was for one of the characters. Not who I expected.
Yeah.
But it was cute. It was definitely a feel-good movie, especially the ending.
It is. Yeah. I think when you're saying like trying to figure out and predict things along the way, I think honestly, my favorite part of the movie may even be the first half when you're getting little glimpses into all the characters for the first time. And then you start to realize that they all intersect.
Right.
And so then you start to see the pattern, right? You get a few of the first ones. And then once it gets to the end, you're like, wait, how is this all going to wrap up? And then you have everyone coming together at the Christmas play. You have the prime minister chasing after his staff, who is the neighbor of the secretary in the office. That Alan Rickman has, whatever the issues that he has with her. I don't like that plot line. I have to say that's my least favorite part of the entire movie. But then I think that Emma Thompson's acting in that moment is so honestly profound, and she's such a good mom in the moment because I like that part. But then it all comes together at the Christmas play, and you have all these characters there. Right. So I think honestly, like getting little glimpses into how they're going to intersect in the beginning might even be my favorite part.
Yeah. It was interesting because it showed. Granted, it's a feel-good ending, but they showed like love in multiple ways. Like some people did, some of them didn't end up with who you thought they were going to end up with. Some people don't. Like Laura Linney, I guess, is sort of she's good where she is at the end, but it's not as happy as you'd want it to be.
No, here's the thing: is that it is definitely like a feel-good movie where everybody gets their happy ending, except for a couple couples who are just kind of left out in limbo.
Like one couple is still together.
Yeah, one couple is still together, but we don't quite know their fate. Like, are they getting a divorce? Are they working it out? We don't know. The movie never describes this.
Yeah,
but I guess it's just up to the imagination.
It is, yeah. It's left ambiguous, and it is, but it's left with that feeling, like you said, of all different types of love. And you get that in the beginning, too, where the voiceover is talking about, all the different types of love. And there's a bunch of shots of random people in the crowd, and not all the faces are shown, and it's people hugging and shaking hands and things like that. So I think it is left with, that holiday theme that we have of love and hope, but also, it also shows that not everyone's perfect, and that there are intricacies of life that we don't always see in these types of films or behind people's closed doors. So it's a big picture, in that, highlights a lot of different storylines.
Very true.
Julie, we need to have you on more often. That was excellent.
Guys,
that was.
I love
that was
analyzing.
Great analysis.
Thank you.
I feel the protagonist's journey was very fleshed out after the first act.
I have not actually seen this film since, I think, college.
Okay.
So this was a movie that launched to the back of my brain and just kind of was sitting there kind of in oblivion for a while.
Yeah.
Until I recently saw it this past week again. And man,
you missed college.
I miss that feeling because it is at the end. It is such a warm. It's like a warm blanket.
Yeah.
It's a warm hug at the end. Like I felt like the Grinch. I'm just like, what's this warm feeling? It's joyful and triumphant. And it's such a great movie.
Yeah.
Like at the very end, it's a good feeling you come away from.
Yeah.
And I just really like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, Julia.
Thank you, guys.
Justin, I want to ask, do you have the same feeling, less of a feeling, or even a greater feeling for your pick of the day? The film in question is Christmas Vacation.
Oh, man. Christmas Vacation. I have seen this film way too many times. This one is, for me, it's a holiday classic. It's a film that was not meant to be a holiday classic, but yet it is. Because I think it has to do a lot with the comedy of it and just the themes of family bonding together through absolute crisis.
Yes.
And no matter how ridiculous and how obscene it can get. And at the end of the day, it's just all about who you're with.
Yeah.
And kind of just the spirit of the season.
It shows getting over the craziness of the family coming over to the house and having to put up with them for a few days to a week, but you still love each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. We were talking earlier how it's an interesting example where this is the third installment of a franchise.
It is.
And it's kind of maybe tied with the first one, but it's really the one that stands out the most.
Yeah, I would say besides the very first vacation film, this is the other one that really stands the test of time. Obviously, Wally World is phenomenal. Great comedy. This one is just every time Christmas comes around, you're reciting Clark lines. Merry Christmas. Can't say the line from Cousin Eddie because we can, big old FCC fines.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just go watch the movie and you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, this is funny because so the other day when I was searching for off the desk topics, I found an article on the Today Show, and it was what a therapist was offering as holiday advice, and it was just 3 words, and that was connection over perfection. And I thought of this movie because we see all the chaos coming into fruition throughout this entire movie. But at the end of the day, like you said, it has that theme of family just coming together at the time or on the holidays. So I think that, I thought of this movie. It sums it up. That really is what it is. And it's also something, this is always one of my favorite family movie night holiday movies because it's relatable for the entire family. I'm probably, I'm sure everyone can relate to some aspect of this movie. Maybe not, I would hope not the squirrel and the tree situation.
No.
But, I'm sure people do relate to that. But, there's an anxiety that comes with the holidays, cleaning the house to host and getting all the cooking done and getting the gifts together and all those things. Yeah. And so that chaos is relatable. But of course, at the end of all the chaos comes a great day that you can just connect and hang out with family. So I thought that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sweet movie.
It is. It's hilarious. It's sweet, insanely quotable.
Yeah.
I maybe know the entire film by heart at this point.
We're going to test you afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, great. There we go.
We open on a young title sequence.
Yeah.
It's good because it's like it's a classic Christmas film, but it's also not, I think because it's also like it's funny.
Yes.
In the sense that obviously it's funny, it's a comedy, but in the sense that it's not like Rudolph or, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which is obviously like its target audience is children.
Right.
Like this works as in it's a classic for the family that the adults will enjoy as well.
Exactly.
So it works.
Yeah. It's so very good. And written by John Hughes too.
Yeah. How can you go wrong? Has he made a bad movie, honestly?
Yeah.
I don't think he has.
No.
Yeah.
No. I know he's written scripts that he has designated as never to produce.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Including a parody of Jaws called Jaws 3 People Zero.
Ah, that's good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we're thankful that won't see the light of day.
Yeah.
Someone should pick them up, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like
the script's actually out there to read.
Huh.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
It's kind
we
of
could make it. As soon as we're done with this, we could make it.
Let's do it.
Julia, you're the star.
Oh, guys.
Well,
I don't know if I want to be in something called Jaws 3 People Zero. I'm not going to be a person.
And that was the last we ever saw of her. Good stuff.
Yes, it is. Speaking of good stuff.
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
Your pick.
Oh, yes. Okay, so my pick, ladies and gentlemen, a film I don't think many people see. People often see a version of this film, maybe not this one in particular. I have picked, where is it, ladies and gentlemen? A movie called Scrooge.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Scrooged with Bill Murray. So this is another telling of A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge, cheap moneylender, hates Christmas, is visited by several ghosts, and confronts his past, present, and future, and sees the error of his ways and learns to love Christmas. For my money, this is the best version of said movie, rivaled only by Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol and, of course, The Muppets' Christmas Carol.
Well, that's a good
naturally.
one.
But I do love this version. It came out in 1970. Albert Finney plays Scrooge. And for you Star Wars fans out there, Alec Guinness, the original Obi-Wan Kenobi, is seen here playing Jacob Marley. And so it's a musical, so there are a couple of numbers in there. And I don't know, like I said, I'm partial to it because it was the first version I saw of A Christmas Carol. But one thing I want to bring up is that the story of A Christmas Carol is interesting because it's one of the few films that I think keeps getting remade. Every like 10 to 20 years, there's a new version. There's like there's like 7 of these movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you got this, Three Musketeers, Robin Hood. There's the very few films that keep getting remade.
Yeah.
You know. So, but I like this one the best, and I think it's pretty cool. This scene in particular, I won't give too much away, is I think a great addition to the story. It's not commonly seen in the other versions.
Yeah.
Dustin, why don't you talk about it for a change?
Yeah, I would have to say that this film definitely does kind of go beyond the scope of the novel. Especially, I think what really stuck out to me was Ghost of Christmas Future or Yet to Come.
Yes.
That whole sequence, usually we just cut right to the grave.
Yep.
Like he appears, we go to the grave, he sees his grave, yada, yada, yada. But in this one, we start with, there's a whole crowd around Scrooge and Marley's business.
Money lending house, counting house.
Yeah, and everyone's doing this big celebration. Scrooge thinks it's all for him.
Yeah.
And while in the background, they're ripping up the ledger and and we see like his coffin come out.
Yeah, they're literally dancing on his grave.
Yeah. And he's completely oblivious to this and joining in the musical number as it's happening.
Yeah.
And until we actually do get to the grave sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's I just think it's really cool. One thing I like about it is how the actor Albert Finney was actually not as old as you'd think, because every time when Scrooge goes back to the past and confronts his past, there's always a younger actor playing the younger Scrooge to show where he lost his way. What's neat about this is that he was young enough to play both the young version and the old version. It also helps during the musical numbers when he had to actually dance and show some movement. But so that's one of the few things that sets this one apart, is that it is him playing both the younger and older version. So you really do see, I believe that this guy turns into this guy.
Yeah.
So that is interesting, because you don't typically get that.
Yeah.
That part where you see him lose his way, it gets me every time. And all the different versions, but I think this one especially. I mean, I love musicals. I'm probably with you as well when this is probably one of maybe my favorite adaptation of A Christmas Carol. And I had the privilege of seeing this on stage last year.
Nice.
Right in East Long Meadow, the St. Michael's Players. They did it, the onstage version, the full musical last fall. And it was so good. It's so good. The music is so catchy. It gets you in the spirit, but it's also, the classic, sometimes pessimistic side of Scrooge as well. And then he's singing like his angst and the emotions there. But that part where, you see him lose his way and he loses the girl and he loses the spirit of Christmas. It gets me every time. It does. And you put it to music, it's emotional even more. But
the songs are fun, but then like the serious moments are played for drama.
Yes.
They feel real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's a really good adaptation.
Yeah. I like it. So I say go see it.
Yeah. I mean, I never saw it.
Okay.
Besides, this week.
Yep.
A little apprehensive due to the lack of Muppets in it.
Yes.
But,
the lack of Muppets.
But I was pleasantly surprised. Nice. So yes, it was quite good.
Nice.
Quite good.
Well,
I had the final number stuck in my head for quite some time after that.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So good. So catchy.
Oh yes.
I love it.
Definitely. Well, let's take a short break.
Sure thing.
And after this, we'll be back with a game.
Ooh.
I know, right? Change things up.
Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. And I know it's just me right now in completely different clothes, but that's because I have a message from the future. You see, we did play the game that we did tease at the end of last break. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties through it, and not all of the audio survived. Yeah, it kind of stinks. However, what you're about to see is a nice little highlight reel of some of the footage that we were able to save, and hope you enjoy it.
And welcome back.
Oh,
So, very nice,
yeah,
Dustin.
right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, before we took a break, we were talking with our guest today, who we have, Julia O'Keefe. Here she is again.
There she is.
And we took a little look at some of our favorite Christmas movies. But now, as Dustin said, we're going to play a little game.
Oh, yes. It's a first on our little show here.
Yeah.
We're calling it "Is It a Christmas Movie?"
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Or is it not? So we've picked. We have 3 films we're going to discuss today, which technically are not inappropriate to watch at Christmas time,
Right.
but are maybe not necessarily Christmas movies.
Yes.
Yes, and we're going to debate that today in a friendly
manner.
Debate. Yes. Starting off, we have one that has kind of been done to death, but is really just the king of this little contest.
It's the poster child of "Is It a Christmas Movie?"
This was the one that really started like, it is a Christmas movie. No, it's not.
Yeah.
So, Julie, what do you think? I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I was just kind of fleshing out my argument for this to Dustin earlier.
Okay.
I'm going to say it is a Christmas movie, and here's my take. Besides the fact that, yes, it takes place at Christmas time, there's Christmas music in it, there's themes of family and hope and love at the times of, the holidays. My take on this is that if you were to take the plot out and put it in a different setting on a different day of the year, it would still be the same ish plot, but the fact that it takes place at Christmas time when it could take place at any other time of the year, and you would still have the same plot of him trying to get back with his family and everything, and fighting the terrorists and all that stuff too, it would still be Die Hard, just not at Christmas. So the fact that it takes place at Christmas time makes it a Christmas movie.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Okay.
Dustin,
I will get.
Do you have a rebuttal?
My rebuttal is that I'm actually in camp that this is a Christmas movie.
Fair.
Oh,
Fair.
Yes.
Okay.
So as you were saying that, as the video that you watched about it being like a very family thing, this, for me, a Christmas film has to incorporate Christmas somewhere as the center of its plot.
It can't just take place during the time.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It needs to be about Christmas, or Christmas needs to be the catalyst to get everything going.
Yep.
I like that.
This one absolutely is.
Yeah.
Because we start off with John McClane, and he is going to his estranged wife.
Yes.
To try to make amends with his family for Christmas.
Yep.
Like, the entire reason this movie even happens is because it's Christmas time, and he wants to make Christmas special for his family.
That's fair.
Yes.
I will give you that.
So otherwise, this entire film wouldn't happen. Sure, it can happen at any other time of the year.
But it still wouldn't be Christmas.
Yeah.
He would just be trying to get his family back, but not for Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because it's happening, because Christmas is the catalyst to drive this film forward, it is a Christmas movie.
All right. You know what? You've sold me. I'll relent. I do.
Good.
It's because this always kickstarted the whole because I used to say, if this is a Christmas movie, like, are we calling Jaws a 4th of July movie? Is End of Days a New Year's movie? It's like, just because the holiday is a part of the story, it has, like you said, it has to play a larger factor in the story, as opposed to, well, it just takes place during this time.
Yeah.
The first Rambo movie is set kind of close to the Christmas time.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Right.
But I've softened on Die Hard, and I'm okay with that.
Good.
I think that this is a great film that bridges together the holiday season itself, because some people argue that the holiday season starts on Halloween. So if we're going to say that this is a holiday movie for sure, is it necessarily solely a Christmas movie? No, I wouldn't say so. Is it a Halloween movie? No, I also wouldn't say so. I think it's because I'm a person that I don't listen to Christmas music or watch movies until December 1st. I need to get through Thanksgiving, or maybe like the day after Thanksgiving sometimes.
I appreciate that.
But still, but I would watch this movie in November. I feel like it's a in between, and I think that is its own category. Would I say it's a Christmas movie? Probably not. It doesn't, for me, it didn't have that warm Christmas feeling factor where it's like, yeah, Jack Skellington is kind of like the Grinch in a way, but still.
What a battle that would be, the Grinch versus
right.
Yeah.
It's just that this movie was always, maybe it's the animation and the creepy, like that it is Halloween movie. It just didn't have the Christmas warmth, but it has a holiday warmth. a different type of form.
Sure.
But holiday spirit, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I think it's an intermediate movie in between Halloween and Christmas. So
that makes sense.
Maybe I'm indifferent. I don't know.
That is fair. Honestly, like it's not. I don't think it's like again. I don't think it's wrong to watch it at Christmas. But I always felt push comes to shove, it sides more on the side of Halloween.
Yeah.
You know. So that's me. That's all.
No, I'm definitely with you, Max.
Is
that this feels much more of a Halloween film than anything.
Yeah.
Because Jack just kind of stumbles into the Christmas world.
Yes.
Like he has all the trees of all the different holidays. He just happens to go into Christmas.
And all the characters too. Aside from Santa, there are no Christmas characters in the story.
Yeah.
And the whole Christmas theme is really used more like a plot device.
Yeah.
For Jack's character arc of wanting to try something new and then realizing, no, I'm supposed to stay with Halloween.
So that's right.
It starts and ends as Halloween. But of course, you do have the beautiful ending with the snow and Jack and Sally. So it is like the romantic ending of a typical Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But I just like 9/10 of it are Halloween.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah. I'm not gonna, I honestly don't think I think I've only ever watched it like October, November. I don't think I've even watched it around, because you're going to watch something else around Christmas time. I'm going to watch Elf, Home Alone, Santa Claus, Christmas Vacation before I watch this time of year. So I don't know.
Other great choices to watch during this time.
Oh, yes. Why don't we take a quick break?
One last one.
When we come back,
we'll look at our last film for this game.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Heyo.
So we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to quickly take a look at our last film.
Lightning round. I'm going to say this one is a movie that just so happens to take place during Christmas.
Fair.
Just because, I mean, there are the themes of it, but Christmas is not central to the plot.
Fair enough.
So it's nice to have it, but it's not necessary for Batman Returns to exist.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Julia?
I mean, you both make great points. I'll say yes.
But like, which made the better point?
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say yes for my own personal, because now I think my definition of what makes a Christmas movie has, you guys have enlightened me so much. I think the themes are there. I think the themes are there, and the setting is there. I understand, Dustin, it's not necessarily essential to the plot. Great point there. You guys, you just make so many great points. I have to say that, yes, it is. Well, would I watch it? Would it be a go-to for me? It's not on my Christmas watch list, but I could say that, yes, it's a Christmas movie.
Very diplomatic.
Yes, very diplomatic. Well, Julia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
This was awesome.
A lot of fun. Yeah, full circle.
I know, right?
We'll have to do it again sometime. Maybe.
We would love to have you come back. We'd love to have Kaylee Collins come on here. We would just love to have you guys, because it really is full circle.
It is.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Fun.
It's very nice. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. And
get out there and watch some Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah. Merry Chrysler. Happy Honda Days.
Bye.